It was a dark night. The mist hung thick over the mountains, but it parted slightly and revealed an old man dressed in a flowing robe and a tall-pointed hat, picking his way along the side of the mountain. Two women approached him out of the mist. One held a baby, which she handed to the old man, merrily. With a flash of light, he was gone. Miles away in the castle of Sarepta, another flash of light appeared, and Merlin made his entrance into Hector's chambers. He said, "Here, take this baby and raise him as your own. Call his name Arthur. I cannot tell you why." Welcome to Medieval Trivial. Question number 1. How would you choose the next best king of England? Letter A, by birth, B, by baptism, C, by conquest, or D, by pulling a hunk of metal out of a chunk of rock? Well, if you guess D, then sit back and enjoy The Sword and the Stone by Gwen Gross. 16 years had passed. Arthur had grown into a strapping young lad alongside his stepbrother and somewhat spoiled Kay. One day, a servant approached the mansion, very distraught. "King Arthur has just died, and there's nobody to replace him. But they're holding a tournament in London, and whoever can pull a sword out of a stone will be the next king of England." Well, Hector was enthralled. He thought, if anyone could be the king of England, why not let it be somebody from his own family? And so, he called Arthur and Kay and packed up the family and went to London, the capital city, for the tournament. The day of the tournament dawned bright and clear, and Kay walked confidently towards his first battle. And then he realized something terrible. "Father, somebody forgot my sword. Who left my sword? Send Arthur back to the inn to get my sword for me." "Arthur, go back to the inn and get your brother's sword." And so Arthur ran as fast as he could back to the inn. He pounded on the door, but there was nobody. Everybody was at the tournament. He ran around back, still no answer. There was nobody. Trudged dejectedly back to where he knew Kay was waiting. But as he passed the great cathedral in the middle of London, he noticed something. A sword was stuck in the stone. Maybe this sword would do for Kay. So he walked up, he looked around, put the sword, and ran as fast as he could back to where he knew Kay was waiting. However, Sarepta recognized the sword immediately. "Arthur, where did you get that sword from?" It was stuck in the stone, Father. And there was nobody. I didn't think anybody needed it. And Kay needed the sword. "Arthur, take me back to where you got this sword immediately." And so they walked back to the great cathedral in the middle of London. And Arthur pointed. Hector said, "Put the sword back in the stone." And he did so. "Now pull it out." So he pulled it out. "Now, let me give it a try." By this time, quite a crowd had gathered, and they gasped as they saw a little boy pull the sword from the stone. So Hector moved forward, and he pulled. He pulled, and nothing. The sword wouldn't come out. "Okay, give it a try, son." And so he also moved forward. He pulled, and "Oh no, Father, it's stuck in there. It won't come out." And "Arthur, you pull the sword from the stone." And so Arthur moved forward, and the eyes of the crowd were upon him. He reached out, he held the sword, and slowly slipped it out of the stone. And the crowd gasped and cheered and hailed the new King of England, Arthur Pendragon.